Hi, I'm Matt Covell. So the past month has been a whirlwind trying to get to our alpha release. I've learned a lot about how to manage a team, how to work with different personalities, how to even do tech in general because it's not really my forte. I work at a defense company, so I'm not formally trained in this. Um, One of the things that I have tried to pick up and learn is how can I manage my time effectively so I'm not going crazy. So if you've read the Gary Vaynerchuk book, Crush It, he says you should be working on your startup in your off hours if you're working, a normal day job. Basically, the time you get home till the time you go to sleep, which he says should be about 2 or 3 in the morning, and you should only sleep about 4 or 5 hours. Well, I don't know about you, but I would go crazy doing that, and I would also have lack the mental fortitude to work from the time I get up in the morning till the time I go to bed without any breaks, which is kind of how he makes it seem. Gary's obviously a better man than I. So I've picked up on a few tips that have really helped me as far as managing time, as far as getting work done while at the same time not going crazy. So number one tip I have, Bluetooth headset. You look like a dork wearing one in public, but you know what? This is my godsend. I'm driving anywhere, I'm calling people on this while I'm driving. So that means I'm not only getting to where I need to go and doing something that I have to do anyways, but I'm also using my time a little bit more effectively. It works at home too. I just talked to someone while I was doing my laundry. As long as you can remember what you talked about or you can speak off the cuff, it's perfect because you can be getting two things done at once and really multitasking. You know, my other tip is multitask while you're doing work. Okay, so if you have a laptop, I always have the laptop on my lap while I'm sitting on my bed and I'm watching TV or I'm watching a movie or something like that. I pay less attention to what I'm doing as far as the movie goes, or I guess if it's a very complicated plot, it's really hard to do. So I try and watch action films. Like just watch Bad Boys 2 while I was doing stuff for Gamers Portal, and that's perfect because I don't get super involved in work to the point where I stress my mind out. I'm able to kind of look up every now and then, be involved in something else, and I do a good enough job of doing tasks. Unless it's something that's requiring full concentration, then that's something you can think about. And my other thing is just take breaks. Take time to go out with your buddies and talk about your startup so that you're still kind of in the same mindset and you're still rolling things around in your head. But generally, people in my life have been really interested in what I'm doing, and by continuing to, you know, talk about it, I'm always thinking about something, and then I'll write something down. I'll think, oh, great, I need to talk to Carlos about this, or this would be a good feature that we need to work on. I write it down on my phone because I won't remember if I'm out grabbing drinks or something like that. Um, I find that this is really helpful, and yeah, so talk to people when you're doing something else is my biggest tip. As long as you set the expectations of saying, hey, I'm in the car. Can you send me a message about this? With details. If Sammy asks me to do something, then I ask him to send me a message, and it works perfectly. So these are a few things you can do to not go so crazy. Tech startups are hard. Nobody ever said it was easy, but I try not to go crazy at the same time. All right, thanks.